the sum of 60 billion naira as COVID intervention fund, 60 billion naira. And you made a submission to this honorable committee earlier on, and you asked to be allowed to, honorable colleagues, please. You also asked to be stepped down at a time so that you could come back with your further submission. So let me ask whether you have submitted all the necessary documents as directed at the last meeting of the Public Account Committee.
Yes, sir, we have.
Okay, and I hope all members have copies of the FERMA submission. You are distributing what? Which one? Is the previous submission still valid? I thought did you apply to withdraw the earlier submission, or you only asked to be allowed to supply further documents?
We requested to update the previous submission.
Updates?
Yes.
Okay, which means we can still use the previous submission, but now you have additional ones that you have submitted.
The new submission has the additional information.
Okay, excellent. So the new submission, do we have them in the numbers of copies required? Huh? 4 how? I don't understand. They couldn't have brought 4. The secretariat said you brought only 4 copies of your submission. 5. You brought 5 copies? MD. They said you brought only 5 copies of your submission. How are we to deal with 5 copies when you have a 65-member committee? You can speak. You can answer the question. Members don't have any document to work with, and you know we gave you an extension of time. That's why your hearing was delayed till today. If the MD doesn't have the answer, somebody can help me.
My apologies, sir.
I don't know how to proceed with this FERMA issue again.
Honorable Chairman, we have added 6 more copies, making 11.
Okay, look at those of us who are here now. We are almost 30 here now. So if you give us 11 copies, how do we, even if we join two persons together, which is actually not the right thing to do, which person should be able to look through your documents?
We actually thought it would be projected.
No, you see, we gave them an extension. So we gave them an extension. That's why we fixed today. But even today now, and okay, honorable colleagues, let me just plead, please. Let me plead. Since we have a soft copy, let the soft copy be projected. I don't want us to keep, extending the hearing because of FERMA. I want to plead that we project the soft copy, and let's try and see how we can follow. So, MD, if members agree to this, I will ask that you speak to the document. Just give us a general overview of the document, and then I hope the media team is able to lay their hands on the document for proper projection. Media team, and please, because of those of us whose eyes are aging, you have to also make these things bold for us. So, MD, you can go ahead, please.
Permit me to start by apologizing for the lapses in the number of documents we submitted. We're indeed very sorry about this development. Yeah. Page 1. Page 1 of our submission presents a tabular summary of the releases, the appropriation, and the year of releases. As you earlier indicated, we received a total appropriation of 60 billion under COVID. Out of that 60 billion, they were released in 2 tranches. The first tranche was released in 2020, which is for 30 billion. And the second tranche was in 2021, again for another 30 billion. And these are summarized in table 1 of the document, which has been uploaded, which is being screened on the board. Then page 2 gives a breakdown of the COVID projects in terms of zones, the 6 zones that benefited from the projects, the total number of projects, which was 192.
You are going too fast. They have not reached here. Are they here? They have not reached here. Talking about page 2.
Page 2, please.
Well, yeah, that's the page immediately after this.
Yeah. The next page, please.
Let's go to the next page. And MD, go ahead. She will get it. Go ahead. You go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, page 2 essentially gives the breakdown of the projects in terms of zones, in terms of number of projects, the total contract sum, and the status of the projects. So 6 zones benefited from the project, and a total of 192 projects were awarded. And the total sum is also indicated, which is 59,474,925,977.16 kobo. The table also gives you a status of the projects. 6 projects were uncompleted, while a total of 186 projects were completed. Summation of these 2 numbers gives you a total of 192 projects in total.
Sorry, please. Lubem, please call Tamil to come and support the lady in the media.
It's not on the flash again.
It's not on the soft copy they provided.
It's not there, sir. I'm trying to scan it to send to my system. They didn't submit it.
You didn't submit the soft copy?
Yes,
I thought the soft copy is of the whole document.
They didn't submit this.
It means you didn't submit the soft copy of each of the items included here.
For the Northwest, 30 projects. For the Southwest, 32 projects. For the South-South, 34 projects. For the Southeast, 27 projects. And for the Northeast, 35. The summation of all this gives you a total of 192 projects covering the 6 geopolitical zones we have in the country. The next page.
Go ahead, MD.
Okay, the next page is a summary of the expenditure breakdown for the COVID funds. As I earlier noted, a total of 60 billion was released in 2 tranches, 30 billion and in 2020 and another 30 billion in 2021. The total works certified to date, which includes direct labor and paid, is 59 billion 991 million 11,887.84 kobo. And currently, the balance we have on our platform that's the difference between the total released and what was certified and paid, is 8,988,112.16 kobo. I must note at this point that the total contract was certified and paid includes direct labor works, not just contracts.
You have a balance of 8,988,000. Is that the difference between the 60 billion and 59.991 billion naira?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you were saying something about that sum.
Yeah, that sum is currently in our GIFMix platform. It's still in the agency's account.
Okay. So when were you supposed to have returned the money back to the public treasury? When were you supposed to have returned the money, 8.9 billion, 8,098,000? MD.
I'm allowed DFA to speak.
No, your DFA is not on oath. She can't say anything here. Is that Ajia Fatima? Okay, you came late.
I'm advised that it's in the platform and it will be rolled off. Yeah.
And it's what?
It's ruled off because we don't.
Madam, like I said,
will be
you
ruled
can't,
off.
you can't be here. Don't worry, let's just please administer the oath on her so that we can hear you. I guess you have more information on this.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm Doda Zakaria Nyampa, member representing the people of Madagali, Minchika Federal Constituency. Mr. Chairman, I sincerely want to thank you because of the way and manner you are driving this process of this very important motion that I sponsor, Mr. Chairman. I'm so worried, and I think today we are here, we can see one of the case study, the reason and the purpose for this very important investigation. Mr. Chairman, I sat here and I saw the submission made by FERMA. They got 60 billion naira and they have 6 incomplete projects. Uncompleted project, there are 6 projects. And they paid 59.991 billion naira. Mr. Chairman, with 6 uncompleted projects, they only have just 8 million naira out of 60 billion naira as the money that is still on the platform that are hopefully kept to be used for the 6 projects. Why do we go into executing all the project of 60 billion and have 6 projects incomplete and the money have been paid to the contractors? Mr. Chairman, I think this justifies some of the things we are doing today.
No, they have not said for the simple they have paid. I'm not sure we have reached there.
They are paid, Mr. Chairman, 59. That's based on their
yes,
submission.
They have paid 59. The assumption is that the 59 is for the project completed. That's the assumption. I thought what you wanted to say is whether the 8 million naira
Chairman,
that is still in the platform will cater for the 6 projects that are uncompleted.
No.
But I don't want us to, I don't want us to actually, I want us to take these things at a time because we have not reached there. I want them to give us an outline of how the monies were spent. The first issue is why they are still keeping this sum of 8-something million naira in their accounts. That's the first point. Then we'll move on to the summary of the expenditure. And I can see that they have a very robust explanation from page 4, which the MD should be able to take us through, and then we can engage them on that. Is that related to the 8-something million? Okay, so let's go to what do you want to?
Mr. Chairman.
Honorable colleagues, because okay. So Yampa, off your microphone, and you, Honorable, your microphone.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I wanted to make a comment.
Okay, let's take him, please. Yes.
Honorable Sir Dochukwu, I represent the people of Owerri North, Owerri West, Owerri Municipal Federal Constituency. I am from Imo State. Mr. Chairman, at this point, I don't know how we'll continue because I don't have any documents and I cannot control the media in seeing the online presentation.
You can't. You mean you can't read the?
No, because I can't control them to stop doing their work.
No, we'll tell them to give you space to be able to read, Honorable.
Mr. Chairman, I know you've given them a good soft landing, but the way the presentation is going, some of us are not flowing, and it's affecting our input on what we're supposed to do.
I understand, Honorable. You are very correct, and that's why we ask that the item be projected. You see?
Sorry, Mr. Chair. I want to call our attention, Mr. Chair. In this document, Mr. Chair, there is no any certificate that will justify what they have submitted?
No, we are not got there. We've not gotten there, so you don't know whether there are certificates. Let's get there. Let's get there, Honorable. So, MD, can you, so note that the first issue is on why that sum is still lying in your account as at December, what is the day now? 4th of 2023, about 2 years after the cessation of the COVID pandemic. But go ahead and explain how you spent the sum of 59 point something billion that you claim to have spent of your releases.
The next pages, between pages 4 and 12, gives the details of the project in terms of the project description, the contract sum, the award date, the name of the contract of which the contract was awarded to, the amount certified, and the status of the project, whether completed or uncompleted, and the location. Chair, if you permit me, should I read all the projects that were awarded?
Go ahead, because the cameras are here, so we should be able to hear you and have you on record.
Number one is general maintenance of Aba Ikota Bene Road, which is on Route 342. The contract sum is given as 424,748,041 kobo and 41 naira and 001 kobo. The award date is 22nd December 2020. And the name of the contractor is FONAB Projects Nigeria Limited. The amount certified is 401,907,933 and 12 kobo.
And it's completed?
It's completed.
Okay, don't worry, because I'll be taking you to item. Okay, can you take like two from each of the states? Just take two critical ones from each of the states, since we can see the projection.
Okay. Still in Abia State, we have general maintenance of Arochukwu, Ikot Obaba Road. The contract sum is 343,113,449.60 kobo. The award date is 22nd December 2020. And the name of the contractor is Solar Ray Global Service Limited. The amount certified is 342,699,574.59 kobo. And the status is completed. Then two projects in Adamawa. The first one is Gaya Tongo, Cameroon Border Road in Adamawa State. The contract sum is 288,697,586.87 kobo, and it was awarded on 22nd of December 2020. The name of the contractor is Interworld Technologies Limited.
Can you move to item 14? Item 16, sorry. 16.
16 is a project in Anambra, which is repairs and maintenance of Onitsha, Agulere, Adani Road. The contract sum is 1,141,194,338 and Obogri Abangwe Sport to Benin Shagamu Dual Carriageway in Edo State. The contract sum is 1,193,822,911 naira and 4 kobo. It was awarded on the 22nd of January 2021, And the name of the contractor is Millard Project Limited. The certified sum is 1,139,643,264.
And then finally, 76, item 76.
76 is a project in FCT, and is reinstatement of failed pavement sections handed over to FERMA along Zuba Apache Road under the FCT, Abuja. The total contract, the contract sum is 748,164,928 naira and 6 kobo. The award date is on the 22nd of January 2021, and the name of the contractor is High Star Services Limited. The certified sum is 747 million.
Okay.
502,000.
All right.